I'm Chris.
I'm Kristen, and we are Keto in the Country. This is your channel for a smart, healthy, whole food approach to keto. Today we're making a recipe that brings me right back to my childhood, so stick around to find out what it is.
Today we're going to be making French onion soup, and this is Kristen's baby. This has been her project. She just sort of got the idea and plowed right on into it.
Well, what's funny is that the idea for what we're going to be using as the bread was really Christy's idea. We have this biscuit mix that I thought would be perfect because it'll soak it up, but really it would just turn into mush probably. It would fall apart in the bowl. But to me, a French onion soup is not French onion soup if you don't have the bread. I know that a lot of times people think, oh, I'll just put the cheese on top, but then the cheese sinks and it doesn't bubble and it's just not pretty.
You gotta have the chewiness of the bread. So,
yes.
What to do?
Well, our favorite keto bagels. Christy came up with this idea, not me, so I won't take credit, but all I did was basically chop them up and put them in like little croutons, so that way you get a bite with each spoonful.
And got them very crispy.
Yes, and they're really to die for. I can't wait to show you guys this recipe and come back and taste test it for you. Okay, so this is a super simple recipe, and the reason I decided to add 3 cheeses is because I've made French onion soup in the past, and I can never decide which cheese to go with. I've gone with Gruyere, I've gone with Parmesan, I've gone with provolone, so we have a combination of 3.
I didn't know that's why you did it.
Yeah, it is, and it actually...
it's indecision.
Right, and it turned out to be so perfect.
It is.
And I know that, like, for most people, when you think, what brings you back to your childhood? Most people are like, oh, chicken noodle soup. I love French onion soup. It's always been my thing, and I just can't wait to taste this for you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. French onion soup. Okay, now how is French onion soup not keto to begin with? Is it just the bread, or did you change anything?
It's the bread, but also I think that a lot of times people put about like 4 to 5 onions in French onion soup, and I don't really think that you miss having the onions. To me, the bread almost like fills, or the bagels that we use kind of take place of that texture that you need.
Delicious.
Yes, and I just use 1 onion because when you spread it out over like 5 to 6 servings, for us, I don't think it made a full like 5 to 6, but that's just because like I oversized the
It is also very filling. I can't believe how filling this is. She made 1 bowl for me earlier, and I was just stuffed.
Yes, and I think that part of the reason is because when I put the bagels in the oven to toast, I loaded them up with oil, and so you're getting a lot of fat from that, and then you're also getting the fat that's in the soup.
Perfect.
It's so healthy.
I love how the cheese stretches up, which we didn't do just now because we didn't want to be gross.
Right.
So
we spared you. But but that's one of my favorite parts about French onion soup too, is like you have to get a bite with cheese and the bread and the broth. It's just, I love this recipe. I really hope that you guys will try it out, and let us know if you do anything different.
If you like this, not yet. If you like this recipe, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And we're gonna have a lot more coming.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Bye.
It's delicious.
Oh my god. Okay. Can we? I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make you do it one more time.